Hi guys, it's Night Fear and you get to see me today. I'm doing a couple videos today that are kind of better, I guess, face to face. One of them is a tag, which I'll be doing later. And this one is my June TBR slash readathons. And I'm in a different place today. I'm actually in our living room. And because I got two used bookshelves that I put all my Stephen King books on, so you can't see it, but the top shelf up there is all Stephen King. This one's all Stephen King. This shelf up here is all Stephen King. And then actually this one's Stephen King to right like here where it turns into Dean Koontz, and then Dean Koontz kind of goes over, and then some other books. But anyway, and then I have all my Stephen King movies down here. So this is kind of like the Stephen King shelves, I guess I should say. But anyway, so I wanted to share, because I had mentioned, I think on a comment, or else on one of my other videos, that I was doing a lot of readathons in the month of June. And so I decided that I would share all the readathons that are starting in June or that are just in June. So in case you want to do one of the readathons, that you would kind of have the ones that I'm doing. So in case you want to do something with me, if you want to buddy read something or anything like that, let me know. I will link all of the announcement videos to the people that I mentioned in the links down below. So most of the books I'm reading this month are for those readathons. There are a couple that are coming in that I've had on reserve through my library for a while. And so I'm also going to try to fit those in, and you'll see. So the first two readathons are actually, and I have written right here all the readathons and the books and stuff, so that I have kind of an idea of what I'm doing. So the first two readathons are readathons that start in June, and that they're 3-month-long readathons that I'm going to be participating in, and I'm going to be trying to do all the books. One of them is not going to be easy, but it's not as it's only 25 books, so it's not going to be as hard as the other one. And the first one, and actually I have videos of my TBR starting for both of these 3-month readathons, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of divide my TBR up into parts, so you don't have to have a TBR video with 25 books, and plus I can't get 25 books from my library, so I'm kind of having to work around that, and I'm going to try to do wrap-ups along the way, and then maybe I'll do like a small wrap-up at the end for both, so you can kind of get an idea of exactly how many books I've gotten to read. But the first one is the Summer Romance Book Bingo. This is, like I said, from June 1st until August 31st. The announcement video that I'm going to be linking down below is from Steeped in Books. She did this last year. I tried to do this last year. I think I read like 2 or 3. I didn't get very many done at all. And so I decided that I was going to do that. There is a bingo board. She does have a link for the bingo board on her site. There is actually like 80, I think it's 80 different prompts that you can use. And so I went through, because there's different ways you can do it. There is a website that she links you to that will generate a bingo board randomly. She also has a link that will take you to all 80 prompts, which is where I went, and I picked out the prompts because I'm very picky when it comes to romance. I do not like this smuttier type romance, so I probably will end up reading 1 or 2 in here, either not knowing or like new adult. I think a lot of those are a little smutty. But I'm going to try to get it with Christian, Amish, some of the other different types. I've already, as you can see, I've already read 1 this month right here. So I've already started pretty good, read 1 already. But anyway, this is going to be one that I'm doing for the 3 months. So if you want to participate, it's way not too late. Like I said, 3 months, you have plenty of time. And for this one, you don't have to blank out the board, but I'm going to try. You can do bingo, you can do a couple. She just wants to encourage people to read romance and talk about romance books. So that's the first one. The next one is Queers Gone By, which I do have a video, and in there I've shown you all of the prompts. Well, not really the prompts, but I kind of explained a little bit of how it does. I will link Kathy Trizart, and she's told me kind of how to pronounce it, and I know every time I pronounce it different, and I know I'm sure I pronounce it wrong. I'm sorry, Kathy. She's a wonderful human being. She participates in a lot of readathons and hosts a lot of different readathons, and so I love keeping up with her channel because she has a lot of great suggestions for queer books and for other books, and it's wonderful. And this one is also from June 1st to August 31st. I will link her video down below, and I will try to remember to link my videos down below, the ones I've already done, so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. The third one that I'm doing in June, or starting in June, is the Queer Lit Readathon. We are in the middle of that one right now. So unfortunately, that one you might not be able to finish, but you could still come along and read a couple of queer books. I do already have the video, the TBR video, posted on this one, but it's the Queer Lit Readathon. It's also by Kathy Trizart. It started June 2nd and goes to the 8th. This is all about reading queer books. There's also a bingo board. I love bingo boards. And as you can see, I'm doing pretty good. I've already got 4 books read. And loving almost all of these. Especially the trans book that I just finished yesterday. Amazing, and I cannot wait to tell you guys about it. But as you can see, there's all kinds of different prompts. And it's wonderful, and I love this because I get an idea of different books to read, new authors. I find different, what am I trying to say? Anyway, I find things that I love every time, and I did this last year, and every time they're doing it, I'm going to be participating and love it, love it. So, okay, the next one, the fourth one is Read Your Gaze, which Readathon, which is also during this week. It's started June 3rd and it goes to the 10th. This one is hosted by Boston Reads Books. I absolutely love her. I was on a team with her for the Booktuber games last year. I'm not participating in those this year. I think it's going on this month. I just have too many other readathons, and I'm not participating this time. But it is a wonderful readathon, and I did have a lot of fun. And she actually did the prompts, different prompts for rainbow, and it's so it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And she did a different type of queer book for each one. And so I have finished one of those, but I'm reading 2 right now for that readathon. So, okay. Now, all of those I have videos on. The next ones I haven't made my TBR videos yet because I have a week in between the Queer Lit and the Read Your Gaze readathons, and then I have a week where I don't have any week-long readathons, and then this one starts the week after that. So during that week, I'm going to be exchanging books at the library and doing my TBR for this next one. I have seen there are a lot of people that have already posted their TBRs, but just because I can only take 20 books out of the library, and right now I have 20 books out from the library, I have to kind of shift this, how I can kind of do this. And also because I like to read, or I like to have the physical copies. I don't always read the physical copies because sometimes I listen to the audiobook. Sometimes the physical copy is not available, so I have to try to do the ebook either through my library or Script. And then sometimes I can't read a book that I really want to read because I can't get it anywhere. So, okay, so the 5th one is ROMANCEATHON, and this is hosted by Gabby Reads, and this is from June 17th until June 23rd. And this is all about romance books. There are 7 prompts and a buddy read, and unfortunately I won't be able to participate in the buddy read because I can't get the book. But it's like read a forbidden romance and a new adult romance and things like that. And I've actually already made my TBR. I do have all, this is my, but see, as you can see, I do have all of the challenges filled out. So I just have to get the books, and then I'll share with you guys what the particulars are on that one. Okay, so then the fall, well, actually a couple days at the end of that one, because I like to just have everything all, are 2 readathons about summer. And I had already chosen one of these, and then the other one came out, and the 2 people that are hosting this are wonderful people. I love them both, and I try to participate in everything that they do, unless I just don't. Because, like, if you ever do a mystery one, I'm not going to participate, guys. Even though how much I love you, I don't read mysteries. I just don't. I don't like them. Thrillers are also kind of a hit or miss. I like some of them, but a lot of them I don't like. So those kind of readathons I tend to stay away from. Now, if there's maybe one prompt in a readathon that has that, I might participate and then just try to find a mystery book that's maybe mystery-ish, but isn't like that Agatha Christie kind of mystery. Sorry, I don't like that. But I will read almost anything else. So, you know, but this one is that I'm talking about is called the Summertime Reads Readathon, and it's going from June 21st to the 30th. This is hosted by Completely Melanie and Reads Readers. I will be linking both of their videos down below. I love them. They are wonderful people. Love watching their videos. Just amazing, amazing. So I really highly recommend that you check them out. And this one is 5 prompts, and unfortunately the last one is a group book, which once again I can't get a hold of, even though I am going to try again because it might show up on Scribd, or it might show up at my library because I think it's a newer book. But right now, oh, actually I'm wrong, because the last one you could also buddy read a book. So if you're participating in the Summertime Reads Readathon and need somebody to buddy read, let me know down below, and maybe we can get the 5th challenge together, because I can't, unfortunately, right now get that book. So, but anyway, so they always have interesting challenges, because they always have like a title for their challenge and then the challenge itself. For example, one of them is Take a Dip, and it's water on the cover. Now these I don't have books yet for because I was trying to find books for everything else. So in the next couple weeks I'm going to be combing through my books and seeing, you know, what I want to read with those. So, okay, then the last one, the seventh, yes, 7 readathons, guys. The 7th readathon that I'm going to be doing in June is the Summerathon, and this is hosted by Bookables, and it's from June 21st through the 27th, and this one is 6 challenges and some really cool, and I'll like one of them is read a book with food on the cover. So I found 2 that I wanted to read just because there's books I want to read that didn't fit any challenges anywhere else, and so I kind of fit them in. But yeah, so that's all that I'm going to be doing for that. The rest of them I'm just going to quickly kind of show you on my Kindle here. One of them I'm currently reading now. I'm halfway done and I'm loving it. So let's see what I want to do here. Okay, so this is my, can you see that? This is my, like, kind of, that's show not, anyway, so I have A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kimmerer, which I finally, my library, my ebook library finally got, and I'm so excited. That's the one I'm halfway. I'm liking it, but it's not going to be a 5 for me. I can just already tell. I got The Lost Sisters by Holly Black because I liked Cruel Prince, and that one is about the sisters, so I want to read that. I had This Book Is Gay by Juno Dawson, which is kind of explaining definitions and things from what I understand, and so I'm going to try that one. I have Tear You Apart by Sarah Cross, which is the next one in the, what is the first book called? Fudge. Anyway, it's a second book in the series that I was reading. Then Yesterday's Gone, which I haven't downloaded yet on here, which I started for a readathon and then unfortunately didn't finish. But it's a zombie apocalyptic type. No, actually, no. I don't think it's a zombie. We don't know what's going on yet. People have disappeared, and some people wake up and like the parents will be gone. They'll be the only one left. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on. It's not zombie, I don't think. And then I'm going to read the Artemis Fowl Time Paradox by Ian Colfer, which is the next Artemis Fowl book. And How to Steal a Dragon's Sword by Cressida Cow, which I don't have those. Both of those are at my library, but I don't have them yet. So, but anyway, that is all the readathons, which all the books that I'm going to be reading are in those TBRs. So kind of refer to those TBRs. And later on, I will probably try to remember to link the videos so that at the end, this will all have all of the videos linked, so that if you're watching this in the future and are curious what I read for these readathons, then you'll have that link, so it'll be easy to find. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't get used to this because this is stressful for me. I like you seeing my hands, and that's it. So, but it would have gotten kind of boring because I really didn't have anything for you to look at. So, you know, seeing me every once in a while isn't going to kill you or me. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please remember to always be kind to one another, and I'll see you again. And Kaylin says bye.